Männer. Es war ein langer Krieg. Es war ein harter Krieg. Ihr habt tapfer und stolz für euer Vaterland gekämpft. Seid eine besondere Truppe, die ineinander...
Hey everyone, Hydra here, and this is a review of Deathsworn by Revolve Comics. So, Revolve is, I believe, a European-based comic company. Deathsworn is written by a Irish gentleman by the name of Carl. Follow him on Twitter. He also does all of the interior art. You can see here this cover won Best Irish Comic Cover of 2017 for obvious reasons. The cool part is the interior art absolutely 100% matches the cover. So what you see on the preview is what you're getting in on the interior, which I'm a big fan of. These are, I guess you could say this is space opera. It's definitely future-based. I don't know if I would go as far as apocalyptic, but definitely a future sci-fi thriller. Lots of action. It's like reading an 80s or 90s action movie, which is really cool. You're not loaded down with ads. It's pretty much all comic. The paper is extremely thick. Like, every page is just as thick as the cover. So it feels very, very high quality. There was no issues with the book. So that alone is awesome. I believe, if I remember right, these were a little over $5 a piece. And then, of course, you had to pay that shipping to get them across the pond, which was kind of a drag, but well worth it, in my opinion. Nice little write-up on the inside of the cover explaining the story, and then after that, we don't waste any space. We get right into the story. And, of course, we got Wesley Snipes, which is awesome. Great interior art. We're basically following our boy Deathsworn. He's essentially captured on the Dark Star planet, and that you're going to throw him into an arena, which is basically what they do with all their criminals. He meets Wesley Snipes, who is some type of god. We find out more eventually. They make kind of temporary friends real quick. Very much action movie style, where you just see a guy and you're like, all right, this is my homie. You start working together. Deathsworn ends up getting some gear. I don't know if the helmet, which is the God of Death and Justice's helmet, I don't know if it gives him any sort of powers or anything, but he ends up with it. And the guy played by Wesley Snipes also lets him know that there is a special axe on a specific planet, and he needs to get that to help defeat these Dark Stars. Then we get some awesome fight scenes where Deathsworn is literally ripping arms off of people and just destroying worlds. First issue is quite fantastic, very action-packed. Great spreads. And while I don't think the woman has the most attractive face, she's very well written, and she does have a banging body. And yeah, great art. Really a big fan of this comic. Definitely check it out. Like I said, Revolve Comics. Our boy Carl, he's Turbo, so you know you can trust him. He's doing the everything pretty much. And then let's take a quick look at number 2. Again, we got pretty awesome homage cover. The only thing wrong with this cover is her head is a little bit big. And honestly, I don't mind that. At least you know it was hand-drawn. Look at this. Great interior arts. We get a quick catch-up on what's happening, and then immediately back into the story. We're not wasting any space. The colors go great with this art. Book 2 is just as good as book 1. We introduce some new characters, get a little bit more idea on what's going on with the realm. Deathsworn comes closer to getting this axe that we heard about in issue 1. Alright, sorry about that sudden breakaway. Somebody came up with their dog and had to talk to me. So anyway, as I was saying, this is a great pick-up off of number 2. The art stays fantastic. The writing stays on par. Colors are all good. Right now there are only 2 issues out. This one just came out, I think last week. He's still actively writing, but I definitely highly recommend this. I will try and remember to include a link to the Etsy shop where you can buy these in the description area. So by all means, definitely check out Deathsworn. Support indie guys that are doing amazing quality work while still selling at basically standard comic prices. Don't have to go to an Indiegogo. You do have to buy off of Etsy, which is kind of annoying, but if you're an alternative fan like me, then you're probably used to buying comics off of Etsy by now. And yeah, the shipping kind of sucks. The shipping really sucks, but it's well worth it, especially considering the quality of the comic itself. So, thanks for watching. Check out Deathsworn. Support Carl, support Ireland, because God knows they can use it right now. And Hail Hydra, baby.